भुवनेश्वर प्रेस क्लब ऑफ ओडिशा ठारे ओडिशा स्ट्रेटेजिक अपॉर्चुनिटी टू लीड ग्लोबली ए पॉलिसी सेमिनार फ्यूचर रेडी इंडस्ट्रीज इन ओडिशा उपरे आलोचना चक्र अनुष्ठित हो जाइछि। ओडिशा रे भरपूर खनि रहिछि, ताको ठीक भाव रे कराजिबो ताहाले विकसित भारत रे ओडिशा श्रेष्ठ राज्य होई परिबो। ओडिशा रे सेमीकंडक्टर, कोल, बक्साइट, एल्युमिनियम को किपरि डेवलप करबा हेबो। आज ए सेमिनार रे मिस्टर केसी महांती, मिस्टर आर.के. सिन्हा, मिस्टर डॉक्टर निहारंजन साहू, डॉक्टर मनोरंजन महांती, डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर निरंजन बारिक उपस्थित थे। सबु अतिथि बरणी में किपरि ओडिशा शिल्प वृद्धि हेबो एवं नियुक्ति लोकों को मिलिबो, ए विकसित भारतर लक्ष्य पूरण हेबो।
Promoting the industries and facilitating the industrial activities. So, as you are knowing that your first question may be on mineral wealth creation. So, you know that we are very rich in mineral, very rich. We are very rich in mineral. Our advantage is that we are not only mineral rich state, we are a coastal state. Other states are mineral rich, like Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, but they are not coastal states. So, that is more advantage to Odisha. So, government of Odisha is very active to add value to this mineral wealth and also bring money from this mineral wealth. So, our export is very much on track, and also our mining policy is very much transparent, and our auction policy is very much transparent. Lot of minings are opening in every field. It may be in iron ore, it may be in bauxite, it may be in rare earth. So whichever bromide, whichever mineral you tell that, government policy is very transparent, and government is doing very good steps for these mining policies, and we are doing very well in mining sector. Now, question comes from mining sector, how we will mobilize for metal production. So if you will compare, as of now India's total metal production, we are number one in steel production. Our present capacity is more than 45 million ton, and by 2030 we will definitely going to achieve more than 120 million ton steel production. That is the biggest advantage, and we are producing almost 1/3 of the country's steel production. Similarly, in aluminium we are very much advantage, because from bauxite exploration to alumina production or aluminium production, we are producing almost 60% of the country's bauxite, 60% of country's alumina, and more than 50% of country's aluminium. So again, we are poised to add at least another 200% addition of the aluminium capacity by 2030. All the three big players from Nalco, Vedanta, Hindalco, they are operating, and lot of other players are coming. So aluminium production we are very strong. Bauxite, steel we are very strong, and also stainless steel, if you will count, we are the number one in the country, and we are poised to grow more. So this value addition brings more, not only revenue to the state, but also create huge employment. For that, lot of skilling is required. Government of Odisha is focusing more on skilling, so that our skilled laborers and our skilled employees and our skilled technicians will be employed in the state. Now comes how to add more value to this metal production. Though we are number one in metal production, but not we are number one in value addition to the metals. Lot of our metals going to other states like Maharashtra, Gujarat and Karnataka, or the for value addition. So now our government has prioritizing to add at least 50% of the metal value added at our own state. So that's why we are keeping it as a priority sector. In priority sector, government of Odisha giving much more incentives to attract this investment to our state.
Why not we go for minor minerals?
1 second, sir.
So actually minor minerals is not coming on industrial point of view. So we are focusing more on the mining activity, which is more on an industrial perspective. Now you can say that rare earth. Rare earth is now a big buzzword. As you know that Government of India has declared that rare earth corridor, where Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha are dominant for this corridor. So now our government is giving much more focus on rare earth development. So that Indian Rare Earth Limited as well as OMC is taking more lead on this, and we have a dozen of companies has shown interest, and at least 3 companies are grounded for the rare earth value addition products in our state. Maybe it is a titanium dioxide for paint manufacturing, or maybe titanium metal for aerospace and defense. Number of companies, I can take the name few of them, like Kalyani Steel is coming at Dhenkanal, which is going to produce the special steels and alloys for the aerospace and defense sector. Similarly, Bajrang Steel is going to produce that pigment which is really used in paint manufacturing industry. So that is one part. But your is that how government of Odisha is focusing from total industrial ecosystem growth, and how we will achieve that as a developed industrial sector. So already we have been very much in a good position, and if you can say that from mining sector we have diversified that to chemical and petrochemicals. Big petrochemicals complexes coming up at Paradip. So that will propel our petrochemical developments. Lot of chemical companies are coming at I can say Gopalpur and Paradip. So in petrochemicals we are going to be number 2 in the country very soon. After Gujarat we will be number 2 within 5 to 6 years. Odisha will be very much in petrochemicals and chemicals.
Sir, Odisha have large reserve of minerals like coal and bauxite.
Yes.
So, how can these resources to be leveraged to driven border the economic developments in
That's
Odisha?
a good question. So what we are doing so far, you might be knowing that from coal we are generating the power.
Yes.
That was so power generation is not going to get good revenue or employment potential in the state. So now government of Odisha or government of India, you can say in large, they are focusing more from coal to chemicals. So in coal to ammonia, coal to chemicals, coal to chemical downstreams. So on that you might be knowing that fertilizer corporation, which was earlier FCI, now it is a culture fertilizer corporation. They are now going for coal to ammonia, which will propel the urea production in the state, and for very shortly it will be going to commission. Similarly, BHL and Coal India coming from to coal gasification, and they are going from produce coal to ammonium nitrate. Similarly, big project, I will not take their name now, but a big project is coming, more than 80,000 crore investment to convert coal to chemicals, which will, you can say any chemicals, now we are getting from petrochemicals that will produce in from coal. So that will give a very good opportunity to the downstreams as well as revenue and the employment to the state. That is on coal part.
Mahindra University in Hyderabad. I am also a development economist by training. The reason why I am here is to initiate a dialogue as to how to make Odisha a better place in terms of economic growth and more uniform income distribution. Because Odisha के पास काफ़ी सारा potential है, and most of these things are in the area of mining. The idea is how we can take this into downstream industries. For instance, with the mining, you can have lots of downstream industry like semiconductor, automobile, aluminium, जहाँ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादातर लोग काम कर सकते हैं. So the idea is at this point of time how to ensure the growth process is much more uniform, in the sense that ये जो mining sector का जो one of the problem is this is a very capital intensive. वहाँ ज़्यादा employment opportunity नहीं होता है. आप जब खुदाई करते हो वो ज़्यादातर मशीन करते हैं. तो हम लोग चाह रहे हैं कि अगर आपका डाउनस्ट्रीम इंडस्ट्री डेवलप हो जाता है, जैसे ऑटोमोबाइल हो गया, एल्यूमिनियम हो गया, पैकेजिंग हो गया, कार्बोनेटेड ड्रिंकिंग हो गया, वहाँ से ज़्यादा हम लोग एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. सो इन दैट वे ओवरऑल द इकोनॉमी इज गोइंग टू ग्रो. इन ए वे उड़ीसा इज़ डूइंग ग्रेट इन द सेंस दैट उड़ीसा का अगर जीडीपी का ग्रोथ रेट देखते हैं, it is growing at 9.5%, which is much higher than India's GDP growth rate of 6.9%. But at the same time, we wanted to ensure through this dialogue that can we create opportunity, can we create economic opportunity, ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा employment opportunity create हो सकता है, so that the people at large are benefited from this growth process.
Sir, one more question, sir. How can Odisha can better in different sector like mining, manufacturing sector?
हाँ, so mining तो already आपके पास है. तो हम लोग जो चाह रहे हैं, ये माइनिंग के बाद व्हाट नेक्स्ट. नाउ माइनिंग अगर आप बॉक्साइट ले लेते हो, कॉपर ले लेते हो, दिस हैज़ गॉट ह्यूज implication in the semiconductor industry. तो bauxite, copper, they are used as an input for the semiconductor industry, which has got application in, let's say, आपका TV में semiconductor लगता है, freeze में, refrigerator में. So if we can create this downstream thing, likewise aluminium or steel, you know, this has got huge, these are used as input for the automobile industry. टाटा स्टील अगर स्टील लेके टाटा मोटर्स के पास देता है, तो क्या होगा, उससे आपका एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन होगा. लाइकवाइज आपका जो पैकेजिंग इंडस्ट्री है, दैट ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स द माइनिंग एज द आउटपुट. ठीक है, तो अगर आप हम लोग ये डाउनस्ट्रीम इंडस्ट्री अगर डेवलप कर सकते हैं, जैसे उड़ीसा गुजरात ने किया, जैसे आंध्र प्रदेश ने किया, तो वो क्या होगा, एक ओवरऑल होलिस्टिक ग्रोथ प्रोसेस हो जाएगा. So that is something we wanted to tell the government through this dialogue, that what are the way this growth process can be more uniform so that we can create more employment opportunity. क्योंकि माइनिंग में तो इट्स ज़्यादातर कैपिटल इंटेंसिव मोड, मतलब ये आप मशीन देखे खुदाई कितना लोग आप माइनिंग में काम कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर आप ऑटोमोबाइल एक इंडस्ट्री हब करते हो, सेमीकंडक्टर इंडस्ट्री हब करते हो या पैकेजिंग इंडस्ट्री हब करता हो, वहाँ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा एंड द उड़ीसा एज ए होल विल ग्रो इन अ मोर यूनिफॉर्म वे।
Sir, one more question, sir. What should be done for the vision of fulfill the vision of Viksit Odisha 2000?
देखिए, विकसित भारत का मतलब है दैट
Viksit Odisha.
विकसित उड़ीसा या विकसित भारत जो भी बोलिए, तो मतलब है हमारा जो पर कैपिटा इनकम है वो अभी अराउंड $3,000 पर ईयर ऑन एवरेज है। सो हमारा टारगेट है बाय द ईयर 2047 वी शुड बी रीचिंग दैट टारगेट ऑफ $18,000, मतलब $3,000 से $18,000 पर कैपिटा पर एनम होना चाहिए फॉर अस टू बी फ्रॉम द डेफिनेशन ऑफ विकसित मतलब डेवलप कंट्रीज, यू नो। तो उसके लिए अभी जो मैं आपको बताया, वी नीड टू क्रिएट एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर एवरीवन। इट्स नॉट दैट, क्योंकि आप जब पर कैपिटा इनकम बोलते हो आप एवरेज इनकम ले रहे हो, है ना। तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए दैट टॉप 1% या 5% लोग पूरा इकोनॉमी का इनकम लेके जा रहा है। इट शुड बी स्प्रेड, इट शुड बी यूनिफॉर्म। वो यूनिफॉर्म इनकम कैसे होगा? अगर आप कोई इंडस्ट्री इफ़ यू कैन क्रिएट विच एम्प्लॉय मोर एंड मोर पीपल, फॉर इंस्टेंस ऑटोमोबाइल हो गया, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, क्योंकि
भुवनेश्वर सोना पवन नायक का रिपोर्ट, एक्सप्रेस ओडिशा।